Alongside Chris Johnston and CJ on the road again for you, not only because we are here Game 6 on a Saturday night in Montreal, but also because for the first time in Canada in well over a year, there's going to be fans at a professional hockey game. What was your sense of both the players and the coaches and what they're feeling and being part of all of this tonight?
Well, I'm glad I packed my suit to start. I'm a little rusty on doing these road trips, but you know, I think it's such a neat event that we're bracing for here, and it's kind of crazy because it's an elimination game. Obviously, the stakes in the series are self-evident; they're high. But even Sheldon Keefe said this morning, you know, that he's looking at this as a big event for Canada, sort of a signal that, you know, we're fighting back a little bit against this pandemic, and that there is some light at the end of the tunnel. You know, all these seats behind us have white stickers on them where people are going to be sitting tonight. And so, you know, I don't know how it's going to look or feel just because it has been a long time for us to be in that kind of environment. But I do think it is the start of something significant. And, you know, there's some hope and some talk, I do know, Kyle, in Toronto and Winnipeg, potentially here, if there's games down the road, that there's hope that they'll get fans too. So let's hope this is the start of something, not the end of it.
Okay, so Nick Foligno hasn't played the last 3 games of this series. He was out here this morning, took line rushes. Sheldon Keefe said he is a game-time decision, but you're not totally convinced that it's a fait accompli he plays.
I'm really not, and mostly because he, you know, look, he's missed 3 games, and he didn't look that comfortable to my eyes anyway in this morning's skate. And you know, what's interesting is the stakes are big here, right? Obviously, someone like Nick Foligno wants to play in a game like this. And I think that it's a difficult decision at times because, you know, he's clearly not going to be 100% if he does play. And so you're kind of going through your mind, can he give the team enough? Is he confident if he starts the game he'll be able to finish it because he wouldn't want to leave the team down a forward for much of the night? And so, you know, that's some of what will go on this afternoon, I imagine, along with some treatment. And, you know, much like Game 3, I think we'll see him in the warm-up. But we got to keep refreshing and see if he's in the lineup.
Okay, so for Montreal, they get some offense, much-needed offense in Game 5. Brendan Gallagher said this morning, I'm not giving you any Mark Messier-type quote about a guarantee, but how do they go about forcing a Game 7 here?
Well, they've got some belief now. I think seeing a few pucks get behind Jack Campbell, maybe a little bit of a dent in his armor, you know, with the way some of those goals were produced. And, you know, it's kind of the tale as old as time in terms of making it uncomfortable on the other team's goalie, taking away his eyes, you know, getting chances in there. I think the fact that the Canadiens have Carey Price still is a forever source of confidence for them. And, you know, I think that also you should just focus on the small things right now, right? I mean, it's all about squeaking out one game. Doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter, you know, if it's high on the style points. And, you know, I think they'll try to use the fans a little bit too. I'm of the belief that it doesn't really favor one team or the other. I think the energy will just be beneficial to everyone. But, you know, all of those things are kind of the talking points for Montreal as they try to get it back to Toronto.
Yeah, we know Brett Kulak will be in the lineup for Montreal. John Merrill is injured. And Jake Evans, who hasn't played since Game 1